Wahala not too much. Wahala day too much. Yeah, I've seen a day go bad to terrible worse, and then to a nightmare. And so I'm sorry guys for being here right now, and it's just been too much today. So uh, this is why sometimes I try to lock off the phone. And I stated it previously. People will call at a time when I'm about to do something, and then I think so. I got hindered, so I had to push it to 1 hour extra, so that I could focus in on what we were supposed to talk about. So I said 5:30. Okay, fine. 5:30, we are good. I'm in the office. I go out. I leave the key inside the slot. Turns out, even if I have a spare key, it doesn't even help. I locked the door. I went to just fetch water. Literally, just went to fetch water. I came and I put it here. Then I went out to the bath. Hey, the key was locked inside. So I had cut the key last time. You remember we had the same problem. So I went to the security guard. The security guard gives me the spare key, which I gave them. I come here, it doesn't work. And I waited for the guy for like 20 minutes because he was not downstairs. And by that time, it was already 15, quarter past 5 and stuff like that. So I ran home. Bear in mind, there is nothing on me, no phone, you can't order Uber, you can't do nothing. So luckily, I was wearing this jacket. It has multi-layers pockets. So in one of the pockets, I had 20 rand inside there. So I went home, came back, put the key, it doesn't work. So then that was around maybe 6:30 or something like that, 6 o'clock, 6:30. Then I went into town. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to just go home. Because remember, I had gone home to get the key and come back only to find that that key also doesn't want to work. So I was like, I'm going to find a locksmith today. Even if I have to walk from here to Bramfontein to Yeoville, I'll find him. I walked just street to street until I found a particular locksmith. I brought him here. We get it done. It takes them like 15 minutes to figure it out, and then they open. Okay, fine. I must pay the guy now. Fine. We go out. The ATM that I'm sure, and the place where I am, there's like literally 2 ATMs. The ATM next to me, out of service. The ATM that is on the other side, it has been bombed. Yesterday when I went to eat, it was fine. Today it's bombed. Jesus Christ. We had to go. We had to go all over looking for an ATM. So that is why I am 5 hours late. So guys, allow me to say this stream, let's not make it too long. Let's just make it 1 hour. Because trust me, even the things that I was going to that I had prepared, hey, the devil must be happy. I had prepared so hard. Like y'all remember, I spent the last 2 weeks just talking about how this is such a big thing. And right now, I'm telling you now, I'm blank. It's as if I didn't study at all. I'm completely blank because of the up and down. And I try to cut out conversation. Maybe if Brother Kumbelo comes in, maybe when I start talking to him, then Brother Kumbelo, if you are able leadership, then maybe we can pick up some steam. Brother Kumbelo gets the information that I'm talking about. And so it's much more easier. But unless there's that, I'm sorry, guys. I am absolutely sorry. I learned patience. Today, I just had to chill. And when we are going to the house, when I'm going back to the house, guys, I was like, okay, I know that this is just a patience test. The car knocks. The car knocks. I went out and I read. I was so bad. This jacket now, it's sweaty, like it smells of all kinds of thingy. So any particular thingy, but let me just highlight the particular stories that I said we were going to talk about here. I won't do them on the live, but tomorrow then let's get into the subject of separation, because my head is just not in the right space right now. Like, I'm telling you, like, I can't even remember the notes that I was. It's terrible, to be honest. He's a liar here. So anyways, yeah, leadership, you will not win. I was like, I remember when I was running with that guy who did the opening. I was like, I am not going anywhere. You are fixing this lock. Even if it says 9 o'clock, I'll do the live stream at 9 o'clock. Can you imagine? Even mom prepared me thingy, brought me food here to the studio. So I was not about to do that. So the particular subject matter here, there is a couple of things that I actually highlighted in the title. The first is the baby in ministry thing. Okay, we gotta talk about that part when it comes to the J Israel thing. Okay, now Jay can do what he wants to do. We're just gonna talk about this for 10 minutes. Then, if Kumbere is brother Kumbere, tell me if you are there, leadership, even if it's 30 minutes. I know it can, you know. If I just tell Kumbero a little bit, even 10, just 5 minutes of it, then the conversation might kick off. But then at the moment, I'm telling you, I'm completely blank. It's as if I don't know. Thank you, leadership. Is gonna be available. Thank you. I'm glad to thank you. So we're just gonna take 5 minutes for all these stories. We don't wanna dwell there. Saturday live streams were not meant for that. But tomorrow, I'm not going home today. I'm going to sleep in the studio. That's why I'm telling you. I got lunchbox so that I can further study that particular thing. Go back and get my memory back. Tomorrow, 6 o'clock, we are here. We really properly do it. Hey, guys, the subject of separation caught me. But previously, you see, now I'm not talking about separation. I'll talk about separation when Brother Kumbero comes on. And so at the moment, let's talk about the subjects in the heading and in the list. Now, you might have seen when I said the first one was passion. You all know passion Java, right? Passion Java with the blesser. Now, there was a guy who was trending. I don't know if you guys remember him. This guy was trending for being with all kinds of girls, like all kinds of girls. And very recently, there was an article done. Actually, it wasn't even an article only. There was a video, okay? And it's this video right here. It's this link right here. You can see the guy. There is Passion Java. So they invited, he's from Zim, they invited him over at Passion Java's studio to come there, and they show him around, all that 9 hajjaz. So there he is, walking him through the studio. There he is. Hey. It's now opening the link. I'm not interested in playing the thing. So he then is like walking him through. So my question is, what is a blesser doing with a prophet? I just didn't understand that one. I didn't understand that one. This is very recent, by the way. You might be thinking, this happened in 1990, God knows when. No, this was very, very recent. When was this article? Does it say? Yeah, there he is, with all kinds of girls. He was trending last year. The people shared like 100 pictures of him with different women. This month, right there. And so there is this thing of people mixing what we believe with what they are doing on the other side. But then also, it reminds me of a particular video. I don't know if you guys watched it. Now, I must say, the guys are very talented. What's the name of the song? Blair. What is it? What is Blair? Black Diamond. Yes, Messiah. Now, I don't know if you guys had seen this song by Black Diamond. Now, the song is very nice. Very, very nice. You know, when the bass comes in there, I get very, very excited. But they featured, what's his name? They featured this guy here. To me, talk something. I don't remember his name. You can remind me in the comment section. Yeah, oh, to me, his name is written there. Mukobstat. Okay, so they featured him. Very nice. But this is the thing that caught my attention about this video. Don't know if you guys noticed. In the video, they represent all kinds of religions. Oh, okay. They have at one point they have Zion there. You can see them. They're even matching with the background. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. They have all these apostolies also. You know, so they have apostoli, they have singing, and when you go further into the video, they have, which is what I found very funny. They then have, come on, let me find a better shot of these guys. They then have guys from Shembe, from the Shembe church. Then they have these other ones. I don't know. These are the Shembe women, the women that believe in Shembe and all that kind of stuff. They believe Shembe is God, is Jesus, kind of. It's like they're black Jesus. Then they go into a party scene. They go into a party vibes and stuff like that, you know, celebrity, you know, wonderful. But the one thing you do not see, like if they're featuring a gospel musician, the one thing you don't see in the entire song is a representation of Christianity. Nothing, zero. Nothing. Okay, leadership, I'm going to send you the link just now. You will not see any feature of a Christian environment. They have the party environment, they have the booze environment, they have all these other people, but they don't have that particular thing, which would represent Mukop status direction of music. So I find it very funny that there is this mingling that's happening. So you see Java there doing his thing, mixing up with people who are completely worldly, that guy has never been Christian. But as a matter of fact, not even Christian, we all know his lifestyle. But to see that, it was just such a funny thing, which brings up the Till Joshua buried into the church. I spoke about the sages in Catholicism and stuff like that. To say they are buried within the church. Now, when you bring it into the both, I heard a lot of prophets. I just didn't want to make videos about it. There's so many of that now. Just even Zondo, Bishop Zondo. If you just look at what's happened this week, with the way everybody is just like talking about TB, and all this kind of stuff, when you listen to how closely related these people are to TB Joshua, and you look at how their ministries are run, and you look at what is happening in their churches, I found it very funny that they all do the same thing. No wonder this theology of deliverance spread so far. Is that this pastor is doing, this pastor is doing, this pastor. None of these people ever asked, is this biblical? Never. We've been talking about it here. Besola, how are you doing? Great to see you. So none of these people have ever asked, is this entire deliverance stuff even biblical? They have never. Why? They are all just going there to copy. All of them, even Zondo even says, yeah, he prayed for me. Then when he prayed for me, power came over me. I'm like, oh, okay. Now you remember, there was the same situation. Bisola actually mentioned it. She does live streams on Sundays, by the way. That there was the prayer that was done for Pastor Chris. Pastor Chris then was sitting on the side asking one of the former Team Joshua disciples, is this guy really a true man of God? Even Pastor Chris was not sure. Most of these guys, they've gone there, they've copied these things, they've brought it out. So you might be believing in something that someone just copied and pasted, but they can't prove biblically. So which is what I found to be thinking. You see this mishmash that's going on, mishmash that's going on at the moment. So I find that very, very fascinating. The last part of this subject is the baby Christian aspect of J. Israel. Now, by baby Christian, guys, I want to be very clear. Not making a judgment of him. He's living his life the way he wants to. Jay has decided. He has decided that is the life for him. Okay, so allow him go there. The only problem that you are doing is that you are delaying his realization to what we are calling him to. The Bible is very strict about being a pastor. You don't just pick up the Bible, you be there whoring yourself around, and then you want to come here and preach to me. Shut up. And there's a lot with this subject here. I've realized there's a lot of people that they get very touchy, very emotional. Bazalwane, let's be very clear. Because you are busy sleeping around outside of marriage. Don't come here and say we must change what the Bible says. You are in the wrong. We start there, Ankir. Yes, Ankir, we are working together. Yes, we start there. We encourage each other. Brotherhood. We know you are in the. Please do the right thing. Wait. It doesn't mean wearing a dress and doing what and all that kind of stuff. Go get introduced to her family, your family introduced to her family. You can wear the rings right there. Wear the rings right there. The marriage picture in the Bible. Let me copy this out here. Leadership, Brother Kumbero, there is the link. Today we're gonna keep it very short, guys. Tomorrow, I'm sorry. Today I don't wanna be here rambling. Ne? So I would rather we stick to tomorrow so that I can get my hair together. You see, and then do. Man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a blessing tomorrow. So let's do it tomorrow. The particular subject of separation. Oh my God. You know, when I went into it, I was like, we're just gonna pop. Then I realized literally everything in the Old Testament has a representation of something in the New Testament. Now, don't dismiss it without really going into it. So, Brother Kumbero, the link is down there. You can call it in leadership. And then we'll get that subject going. So the interesting part about all these things that I'm showing you today, all these subjects, whether be Passion Java, busy mingling around with blessers of yesterday, and Tim Joshua aligning himself with Catholic theology of being buried within a church. And even, let's say, for instance, even the J. Israel idea of people thinking, just pray for him. I said yesterday, and I humbly say it, I'm not praying for Jay. I don't have prayers to waste. Ne? I want to be very clear. I don't have prayers to waste. The entire idea is of cast him unto Satan. You will have to explain chapter number 5 of Corinthians. When it says cast him unto Satan for the destruction. Bazalwani, that is true love. I'll cut you off. Go into till date, they still practice it. Jews still practice the rules of cutting off. The church in Jerusalem started to starve when they started selling things to each other. When they started giving the wealth amongst themselves so that they could have equal. Brother Kumbere is here. Leadership.
Hey, how are you, leadership?
I'm so glad you are online because my head was all over the place. I was like,
I can imagine. We all were worried, eh? I started receiving messages. Hey, can you check on Brother Ricky? Is he okay? Did somebody break in the studio? What's happening?
They captured him.
I'm like, the charlatans found him. Hey, what's going on?
No, I'm okay. It was just after the car broke down, which was going home. I relaxed. I was like, okay, this is the way. Let's just go with that. So I just got out of the text and I ran home. I was like, I know I'll get there today. So this particular subject of people thinking, to be a pastor, just pamper them. Bazalan, it's not biblical. It is not biblical. If you've read the pastoral letters, if you've read, by the time you decide to sit and open this book and teach other children, please do remind me to announce the winner for that Bible, for that other Bible.
Okay.
By the time you decide, notice when he talks about the bishop and all these things, he says he desires. There is a desire, meaning there's a desire to serve people.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about someone who is there saying, I'm going to come and I'm going to be in church Sunday. Imagine going to church and then the pastor is not there. What? We don't all on Friday, on Saturday, we don't call the pastor and say, Pastor, are you coming to church on Sunday?
No.
There is a responsibility, and many people have lowered the standard of what a pastor's expectation is. And Bazalan, we can't work like that. I'm not the standard and you are not the standard.
True.
Let's not do that.
When you speak of pastoral letters, you remind me of Paul writing to Timothy, 2 Timothy chapter 3. And when you read from verse 1, it's exactly what we have started seeing with a lot of men of God, what we call men of God, who have now come into the church and they have started doing ridiculous things. Even just the things you were sharing with some of these guys, what they're literally doing. It's exactly what is defined there in 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. You know, and it's not surprising, because with everything that we are seeing today, we have been warned. It has been said before, and that pattern keeps on repeating itself over and over, and we're seeing it everywhere, not just in Africa. We have been seeing it everywhere.
Now, the fascination of this is that, Bazalan, let's not be afraid. You see, I think the problem comes here. Let me remove this thing first. Let's talk face to face. Bazalan, right? Mistakes. All these mistakes. Do not come here to keep telling us about the mistakes. That's not the focus. The mistakes are not the focus. That's why we hammered on the subject of salvation. We don't have to keep saying, don't worry about the mistakes. Christ took care of the mistakes. No, you have to put the mistakes back. They are not the standard.
Yes.
The standard is Christ.
That's right.
You know, the most scary, let me tell you, the most scary statement in the Bible is, when I go, will I find love? When he said that, unfortunately, yesterday, when I did that statement, when I was commenting on that point yesterday, the battery was running out and I didn't have a charge. And so I couldn't fully explain the statement because the battery was going to die. The statement is literally telling you the standard, which is what you see later on when Jesus now says to Peter, Peter, do you love me? Peter answered, yes, I love you. He said, no, you're not answering of the love that I'm speaking about. You are lowering the standard. The standard is not brotherly love. I'll do for you what you do for me. No, the standard is high. The standard is Christ. If you wanted to know what does love mean? Love means dying for someone. Brother, stop it.
Yes.
They cheated on you. They did what? Hold that one back. That's not it. The ultimate level of forgiveness and was shown on the cross. That is the standard.
Yeah.
Not our feelings. Don't put feelings. Let's acknowledge what the truth of the statement is. If you are living against that statement, don't lower it. No, it doesn't work like that. And that's where we are right now. We are becoming comfortable. Like someone said in the comment section of that video, he said there are churches now where fornication is no longer a sin. There are people who are living, who are not married. They are living together.
And the church is okay with that.
No. Please go sign. Go to Home Affairs and sign. Go do something. No. Don't ask. Bazalan, I'm telling you this now. My sister called me. Ricky, my boyfriend. I said, no. You did it when you know very well it's wrong. Don't ask me. Okay? So don't think I'm hard out there to people outside. Even in my family, you don't ask me to justify what is wrong. You knew it was wrong.
Yes, absolutely.
Hambaninyo signer. I don't know what you want to do. Go hambaninyo signer. Go introduce yourself to the families. We need to stop this idea of coming down. No, it's fine. This one is a deacon, is a teacher. Go sign. Do something. So it's tiring because people. I saw a comment when I saw that comment of that brother who was saying, "But Ricky, even we sleep, even me and you, we sleep around with." I said, no. Don't put yours in on me.
Speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself. You are the one who's sleeping with me. Girls, I'm not doing that. Don't put me. I have years of not. Dude, I can't even remember when last did I even kiss a girl. So don't put that on me. No, Bazalon. So please don't compare when it comes to the Bible. Remember that's the first principle. It's like saying, all these pastors, they're all the same. Which pastor are you talking about? You see that? So anyways, we don't want to dwell on that for too long. So leadership.
I like how you say Christ is the standard, because a lot of people have tried to now put their pastor as the standard, and their pastor fails short when it even comes to this chapter that you have opened there of 2 Timothy. Because the same way you will say to your sister, no, this is incorrect. We should be able to say to pastors, listen, here is the standard. If you start falling into this, we know that you are missing the point. We know that you are sinning. The word there which refers to sinning, it's exactly missing the point. When you look at archery, when they have to shoot an arrow and shoot at the mark, when you miss the mark, that's what we call sinning. You are missing the mark.
Do you know what the danger of what you just said? It's like we spoke about, what was it when we went for the skydive? We spoke about the plane when the plane takes off. If the plane, like whenever they will be turning, like you see, they don't want to go too far, so they have to circle around. So they'll be going higher, but they'll be circling higher. But they're trying to do that in the same space. Now, if you stop making those small adjustments of turning, you'll end up in Joburg.
Exactly.
Joburg North, because you're not making the corrections of things. So it's important we start correcting right here. Correct right here.
Yes. And it's little moves, because if you do not correct the little moves, it becomes a bigger mistake. You end up missing your target by a big margin.
So Bazalani, that's how sin works. Unfortunately, that's why you heard me in yesterday's video. I said, these people are so comfortable. Like, Jay is not even moved. He's on a live stream. He's a pastor. I'm thinking, I'll continue calling him a pastor because he calls himself a pastor. So until he denounces, you must denounce the title publicly. Like you see Maponga denounced the title of bishop. Congratulations. We will no longer call you bishop. You see that? Denounce the title first. Me, I will call you by that title. You are heaping fire upon your own head. And so people want, this thing of, we want to just, Bazalani, we have errors, but put these errors behind. He says Christ is the center here.
Yes.
Now, leadership, I think we're going to skip this chapter because we talk about charlatans forever. We have just gotten too used, to be honest with you. We've gotten too used to people making mistakes, and it becomes, it's okay. Just forgive and pass. Forgive and pass. No, Bazalani. There's a standard. Read Timothy. We'll deal with that later on. Now, anyways, leadership. Whenever I put up this screen here, you seem to get a little bit of light on your side. I'm not like that.
I think my ring light is sort of today. I don't know if there's enough light now. I'll try.
Let me see.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's better. Yeah, earlier on, only when I put this thing up, it seemed like it was putting it up. Anyways, so let us bring this subject back into to the boil. So we're just gonna bring the subject to the boil, and then tomorrow we can do it justice, Bazalani. Like I said, there's no better person I can think of to doing the subject. If you were not here, I was literally gonna end the stream in 15 minutes. The subject of separation. I'll tell you where I actually, what I was actually thinking around. There are so many things, okay? But remember, Azalani, tomorrow we are going to dive into this subject. So give me a day of one sleepless night. Tomorrow I'll do these subjects, the highest thing. So there is one particular ritual or practice. Leadership, is your network still good that side? I think his network has cut off. Okay. Leadership, just give me a notification when you're. Let us do the givey. The giveaway. Which video was it? TB Joshua, baby. Okay, yeah, no, the one which was a lie. Let's. Don't go. I'll call you for closing remarks just now. Don't go. So the particular Bible, if you haven't seen it, is this one. Okay. Is the leather thingy this one. Very nice. Okay. It's what is it? 750. It's a 750 Bible. Okay. One column. It's a single column. Okay. So you can Google single column Bible in order to get an idea. And these reviews, I want to be very clear. I'm not even doing them the way that we had said we are going to do them, because isi kati. So basically, how we had said we were going to do them was we were going to completely look at what is inside. So if you wanted to buy it and stuff like that, you would know. So RSA VIP 15, as you can see. So random comment picker. Let's go there. Next week's giveaway is a condition. Only the people that are on the live stream can win. And so when we do the announcement, if the person is not on the live stream, we will keep selecting until we find someone who's on the live stream. Okay. And get the comments. Okay, filter. What is? Oh, no. YouTube random comment selector. Paste the link. Include replies and get the comments. There wasn't so many comments on this one. And the winner is Jenny. She's gonna be pissed. Jenny's gonna be pissed. That's the one video that she doesn't have the comment and she wins. She's gonna send me a WhatsApp immediately after. Okay, and the next person, Pearl. Okay, so Pearl, it is. So it had stopped on thingy on my side. Miss Pearl. So if Miss Pearl can comment back, and then we'll do. So I'll leave a pinned comment. So you reply in the pinned comment. I'm not